Okay, the unit sacrifices all its remaining movement points and makes a ranged attack command with 4 additional attacks. Yes.
We stand strong.
Hello and welcome to Warhammer 40K Battlesector. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. And this game is not out yet. This is a preview build. I have 2 missions to show you today. And there is a skirmish mode. There's a campaign mode. In the campaign, you play as the Blood Angels, and in the skirmish mode, you can play as either the Blood Angels or the Tyranids, which is actually pretty fantastic. I actually quite like the Tyranids. I know it might be a little bit of a bone of contention there for those of you that are Warhammer fans, but generally, I think they're kind of cool. They remind me of other races that I actually really like from other sort of sci-fi strategy games. But anyway, point is, there is a beta currently going on, so if you want to join that, then obviously you can, and otherwise, this is the mission that we're going to be playing today, Rearm and Resupply. We might be able to play the second one as well, but we might not have enough time. Let's just see whether we do or not. This is a tactics game, turn-based tactics, and you have a wide variety of different weapons and abilities, and there's a unique momentum system that they've also implemented in this, and obviously you have no idea what I'm talking about, but you will see very, very soon.
It is regrettable that Brother Arturo presented himself from a position of weakness. That is far different than how a Blood Angel is typically introduced to the sanguinary priesthood. I must hope the first impression is not lasting on these Primaris. In fairness, Brother Arturo's disregard of our new brothers does himself no justice either. He overlooks their potential and sees only vat-grown test subjects with no worldly experience. I understand the root of the priest's skepticism. A century ago, I also would not have claimed any brother who had not supped from the blood chalices. But a century ago, I would not have believed that I would see us rescued from the brink of extinction. By Primarch Gilliman, no less.
Ooh, yeah. So, obviously it's got voice acting, as you can quite clearly tell, and a pretty deep story. So, we're gonna see what that's all about. And, yeah, so far, I'm actually really liking this. I've played the tutorial, obviously, and generally, I feel like it has a lot going for it. There's a lot of deeper strategies that you can employ to overcome your opponents.
These scattered remains have little left to recover. I doubt there is much here I can harvest.
This is more than mere execution. The alien will suffer for this butchery.
Alright, so here we go. Alright, so now do bear in mind that we have air support, we have a number of different weapons. You can play multiplayer as well, by the way. There's multiplayer with your friends. You can also play hot seat if you so desire, so it's also asynchronous, so you don't actually have to be there with your friend at the same time. You can basically just play, you know, I guess interspersed. So one day you're going to play, and then another day they're going to play, and so on and so forth. So that's actually really, really nice. The accessibility of that is really cool. Anyway, okay, here we go. This is my army at the moment. I have a massive, massive army right here. In the tutorial, I don't get this. I get just a bunch of intercessors, and that's it. But yeah, this is actually going to be rather amusing. Alright, so here we go. Brother Arturo, okay, let's do this. Let's just proceed, I guess.
There can only be victory.
Alright, so here we go. Now the first thing we have to do is secure the munitions bunker, which I assume is right close by to us. Yeah, it's probably right over there. Now, there's a number of things on the screen. You don't really need to take too much note of those so far, but the one thing that you do need to take note of is down here. Massive amounts of different weapons. You also have jump packs, you have buffs, you have Overwatch, obviously, that you're going to be able to use, and then a variety of other things. Bear in mind that if you have special units on the battlefield, like HQ units, they bring unique mechanics as well that are used with command points. As you see here, whenever a friendly unit gains momentum, is killed, or completes an objective, command points are earned. And this is what you can use with those command points. There are 2 other abilities additional to this that you're going to be able to use. Basically, this is just a massive attack that is like a massive barrage of machine gun fire or chain gun fire from an airship that comes in, and it's just really amazing. Okay, so what we're gonna do, pretty much what you can do is you can select anyone that you want. You don't have to use anyone in particular, but I'm probably going to be using maybe these guys. I mean, there's a 40% chance to hit. Oh yeah, by the way, the sound design of the weapons in this game is extremely nice, and I'm gonna say that usually if you're gonna be playing a Warhammer game, Warhammer games have been a little bit of a mixed bag in the past, but some of them have the unfortunate side effect of the weapons feeling really light, and they don't feel like they pack that much of a punch at all. But this game, that's very, very different. The intercessors, especially, whenever they're using their bolt rifles, they actually sound extremely deadly, and that's the thing you want. You know, you want them to sound punchy. You know. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this. Maybe I can use my grenade launcher. Here we go. Oh, the enemy is too close for that. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go far away for that then. I could technically use my gauntlet if I want to. My gauntlet is gonna do quite a bit of damage, but you know what? I'm just gonna move these guys because I'd like to actually weaken the opponent a little bit first. So we're just gonna use our bolt rifles from here.
Engaging the enemy.
And as you can see, we're gaining momentum, and once you reach 100 momentum, the unit gains surge. And basically, I'm not entirely sure if this is unique to Tyranids, but whenever you gain surge, you have the ability to continue attacking, so you can attack for a second time that turn with the same unit, or you can upgrade one of that unit's skills. I'm obviously thinking that that is probably the case with the Blood Angels as well, but don't quote me on it just yet because I am not entirely sure. This is the first time I'm doing this mission. So anyway, we're going to be attempting to use another little barrage on here. Bear in mind that these guys also have grenades, so technically they can throw these grenades into the opponent, and they probably do a pretty decent job. They also have the ability to go into Overwatch, obviously, which is maybe something that we want to consider doing at some point. But you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to use the grenade launcher, and hopefully we're going to be able to tackle these guys quite nicely. This is the first time I'm using the grenade launcher. Oh! Now that was nice. Yeah, there's only one remaining, so I guess that's not too bad. And I think, should I do something here? I mean, this guy, look at this guy. He has so many amazing abilities. He can even heal people, as you can see right there. That's really nice. Plus 25% melee damage, and he also has the ability to gain additional momentum by using action points. Interesting. Alright, let's just fire with him then. Yeah, he's let's face it, he's probably gonna not be that good at range, you know. Quite obviously. Okay, so now let's just move our intercessors over here. I'm actually going to put them into a really nice Overwatch, and we're going to have to select where the Overwatch actually is as well. Bear that in mind. It's not just a 360 degree, you know, sort of God mode kind of thing. It is actually dependent on your own choices. And I believe that friendly fire is also a thing. Should I try it out? Let me see. No. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to admit something. In the tutorial, I used this special ability, you know, the thing that I talked about earlier, the strafing run from that gunship. I used that, and I mistakenly murdered most of my own units. So, yeah. that can happen. That can happen, so just be a little bit careful about that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, we're going to move this guy a little bit, and that's out of range, of course. Let's just get him around here. And then we're going to just tackle, yeah, 75% chance. Should be enough. There we go. Okay, so we finished off 2 groups of Tyranids so far, and I'm actually going to end the turn. I'm going to just Overwatch with whoever can actually Overwatch now, and then they're just going to play out the Tyranids' turn. Technically, you can fast forward if you want, and you can also skip the turn if you so desire as well. But personally, I like to see what happens. Ooh, what do we have down here? What are these guys? They look like... Whoa, I have no idea what those look like. But yeah, no doubt we are going to be overwhelmed very, very quickly. Oh, we've even got some in the back. Okay, that's a little bit problematic. We have to be wary of this. Whoa, so many. Look at this. There are literally so many of them. I mean, that is to be expected, of course, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, that momentum with the chainsaw. The chainsaw sounds really, really good as well. It sounds meaty for a melee weapon. I really like it. Wow, he does so much damage, that guy.
Sergeant, Captain Matano said we would find you here. We've been sent to help with your recovery mission.
The aid is welcome. I do not wish to needlessly add to the bodies here.
Your orders. Engaging the enemy.
Alright. I actually really like intercessors the most. Just generally because they're kind of like a straight up unit that I don't really have to worry too much about. And I guess we'll use the gauntlets, I guess. I mean, like, what is this actually doing here? The base accuracy of 75, it has the same sort of thing. It has armor piercing. This is insane. Okay, yeah. So let's use this. Let's move forward a little bit. There we go. Now let's use it. Oh, that's actually a... Oh, okay, okay. That's actually a ranged attack? I had no idea. I thought they were going to go into melee range. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with Warhammer lore, by the way, so if I get anything incorrect, then you know to forgive me, a little bit. And then I'll get shot by a chain gun. Or a heavy bolter, yes. Let me just get shot in the face with a heavy bolter for that. Anyway, let's see. These guys are way out of range, but what I want to do is I actually want to change my facing. You can change the way your units face, and then we're just going to go into a little bit of an Overwatch here, because I'm a little bit worried, to be honest. So we're just going to put 2 of these guys round about here. Going to do the same thing with another group, because I want to have as much coverage in this particular position as possible. And we're just going to do that as well. There we go. Okay, that seems pretty good. No one's taken any damage so far, which I'm actually really pleased about. Let's see if there are any more units around here. Doesn't seem like it. Bear in mind, Fog of War is actually a thing. And I could technically use my grenade launcher right here as well. Can I hit with this? Is that actually going to hit, or are they blocked by that? I think they might actually be blocked by it at the moment. So let's just quit out of there, and then we'll go over here. Maybe I can hit them from here. I think they might be in range. No, this is still a cooldown. This is still a cooldown. Okay, so let's just do a bit of an Overwatch here. I don't think there are going to be more people coming in from the other side, so let's just do this. There we go. Now we can kind of see them a bit better. And then we'll get the intercessors in the middle here. I think these guys are a little bit beefier than the intercessors. Yeah, they are much beefier than the intercessors, but there are less of them. So I suppose that obviously makes a bit of a difference in terms of the balance. And let's move this guy over here too. Alright, so the other thing that you can do is you can press tab to obviously just like scroll through your units and any available units that you have. And then you're going to be able to... more adequately select them however you wish. I'm actually going to move these guys over here. Venom Thropes. Okay, they seem kind of deadly, and I'm a little bit worried about them, to be honest. Let me see if I can use this. Not enough I used too many of those. Okay, yes, I used too many of my action points. That was a pretty bad mistake, actually. I feel like my guys are probably going to get shot now for nothing. But we'll see what happens, I suppose. Okay, so these guys are going to be ready. We're going to put this guy on Overwatch as well, just in case people get close. I actually didn't want to move him. Yeah, I didn't want to move him. Okay, let's just move him back 1. And then we're going to get ready into Overwatch. There we go. Something like this is going to be good. There we are. Okay, so now let's end the turn. Let's just Overwatch with the rest if there are any that need it. Momentum basically gives you more benefit when you stay in combat. So the more that you can kill enemies, the more that you can attack, the better. That's pretty much how momentum works. So they're rewarding you for being aggressive. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got some people coming in here. As much as you can call them people, of course. Alright, there's this guy. He's going to be Overwatch. And hopefully he can kill this. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we completely killed that group. Unfortunately, this group is definitely going to be able to reach us, I assume. they were suppressed, which is really nice. Oh, he's going in there. He's going in there with his sword. That's nice. I like it. And now we have more people coming in from this side. Okay, now they're going to get absolutely massacred. Yeah, I mean, come on. How can they not get massacred by all of this? Look at that. Yeah, the more that you can actually move their... well, should we say, the more that you can actually prevent their movement, the better. Because Tyranids thrive on being able to charge in a straight line toward their opponent. That's what I learned in the tutorial, at least. And they're going to do increased damage as a result of that. So being able to do that as soon as possible is a really good idea. That's the reason why having this guy suppress their movement was really nice. And as you can see, they actually do have a venom-spitting attack. Thankfully, it doesn't do that much damage, as you can see. So we should have a pretty easy time of things. Let's just speed things up a little bit here, just in case. What's actually going on here? There! Oh, there's people over there. I had no idea. What? Really? Let me actually see. Ah, hello. Okay, wow. Yeah, land speed. Wait a minute. These are my reinforcements? Are you serious? I had no idea that these were my reinforcements. Okay, yeah, this is pretty bad then. Can we actually do damage to these? Yes, I think I can. Okay, let's do it. Oh, this is actually... Okay, this is actually working pretty nicely. Let's do some more damage then. Yeah, there we go. I was actually wondering where these guys were, to be honest. I thought to myself, wait a minute, these land speeders? I thought they were talking to me about something completely different. But no, there we go. Okay, that's really, really nice. Okay, so let's not end the turn then yet, shall we? Okay, so now we can do some massive damage. What? Only 45% chance? Really? I'm actually kind of disappointed. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed about that. Okay, well, let's see. Ah, some of them are actually hitting the ground there, so obviously that's not particularly good. Let's just move them back from the edge. And we can now shoot these guys. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to go Chainsword, and we're going to actually use that against these guys. Hopefully he's going to be able to kill multiple with this. Can he actually attack multiple times with it? No. That's actually kind of unfortunate. I was actually hoping that he might have some kind of cleave, so that he would attack multiple units with the Chainsword at once. But I suppose because it does so much damage, it is to be expected that it probably wouldn't. Anyway, let's do some more damage here. Okay, yeah. The intercessors definitely have a lot more consistent damage. And they seem a little bit more accurate as well, which I very much appreciate. Okay, so let's move these guys over here. No doubt these venom thropes are going to want to come around the side, and they're going to say hi to us in just a second. So let's get a little bit of an Overwatch going on here. And we've got these guys to deal with as well, of course. So do we want to use a grenade? That does have ammunition. But we could kill all of these in one fell swoop. I don't think we really need to, so I'm going to try and just do this normally. Well, that worked. Alright, there we go. And we earned a command point as well, so now I can use the little strafe run if I want to, I suppose. Okay, so they're all dead, and that means I can now move this guy to the front lines, and these guys can also start moving upward. And the munitions bunker is all the way up here, as far as I'm aware, right? Isn't that the munitions bunker? I would assume, yeah? I would assume. Okay, so these guys are okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, yeah, so let's just end the turn. We'll just tell everyone else to go into Overwatch if they need to. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to speed the Tyranids up a little bit so that they can continue to do whatever it is that they want to do, spitting all kinds of poison at us, no doubt. Oh, they actually went into Overwatch. Well, technically, like, you know, preparedness or whatever. Okay, we're actually getting killed with our land speeders at the moment, as far as I can tell. Yes, as you can see. We're taking a little bit of damage. These guys are super funny. They are literally just coming at us and not doing that much at all, which is quite funny. Okay, so otherwise, let's see what we can do here. I mean, literally, look at how much damage we can deal if we all attack at the same time. It's pretty crazy. I love that. Being able to tell every single one of your units to attack at once or attack simultaneously, you can do that. I don't think there's a command for selecting all of them at the same time, but you can do that if you want to, I suppose, which is, I think, quite nice. Okay, let's just shoot here. Okay, one is dead at the very least. Okay, not enough action points.
Your orders.
Okay, yeah, this guy can obviously do stuff. Well, we probably should have had him go in there with his chainsword, right? Yeah, I don't know whether I really want to do that, because it's going to put him in such a bad position.
Your orders.
Okay, what else do we have here that we can use? Momentum. I mean, literally, I could give everyone momentum if I wanted to. Okay, let's just move this guy a little bit forward here. Okay, that's going to do basically no damage, isn't it? Okay, so these guys can move forward. Hopefully, they're going to do massive damage, enough to kill the one with 36 HP. I'm hopeful that that will happen. Not good enough. Not good enough. Okay.
Ready to strike.
All right. So yeah, these guys are basically done though. No, I mean I can technically move forward and use my chainsword. Can I do that? I'm a little bit worried about this now. I mean, obviously they're not going to do that much damage here. Okay, yeah, let's use the chainsaw. Yeah, I think I can actually. Nice. What? That was insane. Okay, look at that damage. Okay, that's really nice. Okay. And maybe this guy can also use his chainsword. I mean, they are hero units, so technically they might be able to. No, I don't think he has any AP left. Okay. Well, let's just go to the next turn then. Let's just Overwatch with everyone.
We've been intercepted.
Oh yeah, just soar him up, I guess you could say. Yes, just soar him up, Mr. Fellow. I know. Yeah, my speeders are actually getting a little bit killed right now, so I'm not entirely sure what is going on with that. But hopefully we're going to be able to get them out of there. This guy is taking massive amounts of damage, but I'm not entirely sure if it's really. If it really makes that much difference, to be honest.
Your orders.
Okay, we're going to get these guys to come over here. I'd like to throw a grenade at them. Can I not do that? Ah, I can't do that. That's not within range. Not within range.
Heavy fire support.
Okay, they move really, really fast, so let's just get them to come over here.
On the move.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay, that one is super, super dead. Okay, maybe we can get a little Overwatch going on behind him just to watch out for anything. And then we'll just continue to move our units forward.
Heavy fire support. Moving.
I think I might have wanted to be a little bit more aggressive, you know, initially, I mean.
Heavy fire
I feel like we probably could do that. I mean, they are, you know, they are Tyranids, so they're kind of easy to kill. They just have a lot of people, a lot of units, so
They will fear
that might make a difference.
close.
Alright, so not much happened in that turn with the Tyranids. They didn't really decide to do anything, so I'm now going to go straight on in there with my chainsword and just do massive damage. And then we're just going to attack regularly. We're going to also do the same thing with these guys, and we're just going to move these fellows forward. Generally, we just want to try and sweep and clear every single time. And bear in mind that we have a lot of venom thropes up here, which is obviously going to be a bit of a problem. But I'm hopeful that what we can do is maybe clear them out with some grenades. So, cannot attack a unit on the same team? Are you serious right now? What? Why would I want... No, I of course cannot do that. But can I use the grenade over here? No. It doesn't look like that is the case. So I guess I'll just use this. Yeah, they're gonna take very little damage right now. Just purely because they are in that position. They are in such a good defensive position. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay, let's move over here. Move these guys here as well. We basically just want to get everyone on the front line because no doubt this is going to be where the big battle is going to happen, and that is going to allow us to then push forward and get to the objective which we need to reach. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, not enough action points. Nope. Okay, what about these guys? Yep, there we go. Okay, so they can do something. Let's just try and focus on one of the groups. Okay, here we go. We can actually use grenade launcher. Let's do it. Boom! Oh, that was some nice damage. Oh, yes. I like it. Okay, can we get more? Can we get more damage? Enemy is out of range. Can I use the grenade launcher, though? Again. Yes, I can. On these guys. Let's do it. Oh, murdered. They're all gone. They're all gone. They're done. They're out of there. Okay, fantastic. I like it. Okay, not enough action points to use this one. And I think that's basically it. I don't think I'm going to have any more action points to pretty much use anything. No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's just do Overwatch and then we'll have a look at what the Tyranids are going to do. And then, yeah, okay, sure, you can do 20 damage. I don't really mind. That's fine. We've got some Overwatch going on here. Obviously, this guy is going to do basically no damage. He's more of a medic, so that is to be expected. Thankfully, we do have some movement suppression going on here as well by our little intercessors. They're doing a fantastic job on that. And now we do have our land speeder who is taking a bit of damage, unfortunately. But I can't really do much about that. I should have run much earlier with them, so that was obviously a huge mistake on my part because I had no idea that I had additional units coming from over the side of the map there. But now that I do, obviously if I replayed this mission it would be a lot different and it would be a lot easier. That is where I need to be, by the way. I need to go up there, so let me see if I can go around and make that happen. Okay, so let's just do some point-blank damage right here.
Engaging the enemy. Open fire! Engaging the enemy.
And there we go. That's all she wrote. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's get up there, shall we? This might be a little bit too, maybe a little bit too forward of me, but I'm gonna act like an actual space marine here, and I'm actually gonna try to, you know, be a little bit brave when it comes to my movements. That's what I should have been doing the whole time, by the way, because I generally tend to play a little bit more conservatively when it comes to these kinds of games, because I'm traumatized by XCOM. So, you know, whenever it's like a turn-based strategy, I'm always like, gotta be careful of those things, you know, gotta be careful of getting insta-killed and so on and so forth. But yeah, thankfully, yeah, that is not happening here. We feel strong, you know, we feel strong. There's just a lot of people to take care of. And I'm talking about Tyranids here, you know, a lot of people to take out. And, yeah. Okay, so that's where we need to be. We're almost there. Alright, so I've moved my forces into a slightly better position. Just bear in mind that some of the Tyranid units do have telepathic abilities, and they are going to be able to empower their friends. So if you are caught in a bad position, then they will definitely take advantage of that in almost every single way. So we've got to be a little bit careful about that. Alright, so I'm going to try and move a little bit forward here. Unfortunately, I seem to be kind of cutting myself off a little bit, because as you can see, these guys have run out of action points and they can't really do much. The enemy is out of range as well. Do we have any grenades? Yes, I can use grenades here. Okay, this is good. Let's try and eliminate Let's try and eliminate these ones. Why not? Let's see if that can work. Nice. Okay, they're all gone. They're all gone. That is really, really good. And now maybe I can... Yeah, 38% chance to hit. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. And we'll take another one over here too. There we go. Okay, we do have a couple extra still alive, but that is not too bad. And now I'm just going to use my jetpack here with this guy because I'd like him to catch up. And as you can see, there he goes. Yeah, he's flying. I like it. Alright, so otherwise, we're just going to get stuck in there, I think, if I had more action points, which I currently don't. So I guess I'll just use this and just do a little bit of damage from range. Oh, these guys are going to have to get up here as well. I'd like to heal one of my troops, that guy. There we go. I'd like to heal them, but I'm out of range, as you can quite clearly tell. So gonna have to wait with that for the moment. Okay, let's end the turn. And we'll just do a little bit of an Overwatch there as well. Okay, so we've got some more Tyranids. Yeah, there we go. These guys might be the empowering ones. And or they might just be giving us an opportunity to see where they are. Or advanced warning, shall we say. A little bit of advanced warning right there. Yeah, this guy's going to take no damage whatsoever. Like, what a beast. What a beast.
There can only be victory.
Okay, so, yeah, this guy's just going to go straight on in here, in my opinion. Like, let's just do that. Boom. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're just going to move everyone basically, like, right into their face, pretty much. That's pretty much what I want to do, because these guys don't really have that much damage. I mean, yeah, you know, the Tyranids can do quite a bit when they're in melee range, but we just really want to get over to secure the munitions as fast as possible, because there's a lot of Tyranid reinforcements coming in, and I don't really want to stick around here to find out, pretty much. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that is much more of a close range weapon by the looks of things as well, so I should really make the most of that and actually move right into the enemy's face before blasting them. Okay, there we go. Alright, yep. I think I'm just going to end the turn there. Alright, so we got some Tyranids coming in from the back, and they were able to catch up to us extremely fast, let's just say that. And I'm not entirely sure how to deal with them. I suppose we can just fire back at them, and then we can have a squad advance forward, and that will have to be who goes and supports the munitions base. So I'm going to take the intercessors, and they are going to be the ones that go back. Actually, they're going to be the ones that go forward, with the exception of maybe like one group or something like that. But generally, I don't really want to leave the aggressors to go forward. I think that leaving them behind is going to be the best possible option. They do so much damage with their point-blank abilities as well as their grenades. So you can see here, just look at that, look at that, just tearing them down, just tearing them apart right there. It's really nice. Okay, so otherwise, let's use this now.
The blood is strong. Do not
There we go.
falter.
Look at that. Nice heal. And it's what? It's look at that. It's only one turn cooldown. It's only one turn cooldown. How can we die? It's crazy. Okay, yeah, that's really powerful. All right. So, yeah, otherwise I guess what we could do, I'm going to move these guys here. And we're going to move this guy over there, and then we're going to move the intercessors ahead, and probably going to put these guys on Overwatch around about here. I doubt anyone's actually going to get by, let's just say that, because, come on, let's face it, highly unlikely any of the Tyranids are going to make it past here. But you never know, maybe they will, maybe they will. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Okay, let's see what the Tyranids decide to go for here. Obviously, they're going to try and attack us right here, which is really not going to result in too much. Hopefully, my Overwatch... Yeah, there we go. There's the Overwatch. And they are now getting suppressed, which is fantastic, which obviously cuts their movement in half. And they are actually attacking us in melee, but what? These guys literally just meleeed for 45 HP. Did you see that? So the aggressors apparently are super good in melee, and we shouldn't have to worry about them at all. So it was very much a good decision for us to do that.
We'll take what we need. The logistician will catalog the rest.
Alright, so hold the bunker against the Tyranid reinforcements. Yeah, as I expected. I definitely expected that to happen. So that is what we are going to do. So let's just move forward right here. Gonna move everyone forward. We're gonna take out these guys. They are going to get absolutely murdered by these wonderful, wonderful weapons. Or are they? Because they apparently are now all of a sudden completely immune to my damage. That happens. That happens. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Okay, fantastic. So these guys are basically just going to stay around about there, and then we're going to move a bunch of forces forward. And we're going to just put some intercessors here as well, just in case we need something like that. And we'll just go with an Overwatch roundabout here. And then the rest of our forces will go... Yeah, no doubt we're going to get attacked from up here as well. So that's the reason why I think having 3 groups and a hero unit should be fine. Right? Hopefully, cross fingers, you know. Hopefully that's going to be okay. Oh, these guys have been poisoned, as you can quite clearly tell. So, yeah, we are going to need to heal them in just a second. Yeah, there's 2 groups here, actually. 2 groups up north. And then there are, by the looks of things, like 3 groups south. But that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, where's the Overwatch coming in? Wow, really? They avoided the Overwatch by stopping just before it activated. That is hilarious. Ah, just what you would expect from them, isn't it? Oh yes, wonderful. Okay, so we've so far held out without too many difficulties. No difficulties at all, actually, so far. Ah, here we go. We got some more Venom Thropes as well. Okay, so technically I could take cover here, but unfortunately I'm then not going to have any action points at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait around about here and just going to form a huge Overwatch style wall of some kind, and it's basically just going to prevent everyone from moving forward there. And we're going to take our little healer guy and take him back here, because no doubt some of our aggressors are going to need a little bit of healing. Let's just shoot these guys, take them all down. There we go. Easy enough. There we go. They're all dead. And that's pretty much it. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Let's do a little bit of an Overwatch with the people that can actually do it. There we go. And now technically I can I not heal him? No, I can't heal these guys over here, which is where I actually wanted to go, but I guess we'll just have to do that in the next turn. So I'm happy with this. Let's just Overwatch anywhere. Doesn't really matter with that guy. Doesn't do that much damage. And okay, so there we go. Oh, look at that. We already got movement points. Movement points penalty right there for them as well. Fantastic. They're all going to fire at these. No doubt they are going to take out at least 2 of them. Oh, and maybe the last. He has 1 HP. Oh, look at that. Nice. He actually finished him off. Okay, and now this group is going to get absolutely torn apart. Wow. I'm actually really surprised that this guy literally has multiple Overwatches. How is he able to do that? That's super crazy. I suppose it doesn't do that much damage, but it can definitely turn the tide of how effective a hold or a defense like this can actually be. So I like that. I like the fact that the hero units do have that ability. Anyway, it seems like we are going to get another group coming up here, but I don't think we should really worry about it too much. Ah, here we go. We got some more people. 2 groups, actually. 2 groups. You know what I should have done? If I could do this again, I would have taken 1 aggressor group just for the grenade launcher, because the grenade launcher would do so much damage against these guys that it would take out 1 group entirely by itself, which is certainly something you'd want. Let's just try and do some damage with the chainsword here. And then he's going to fire a little bit on the way back, isn't he? No, he's not. Okay, well, let's just do a little bit of extra damage there then. Ooh, I like the way that the AI actually chooses his targets. I think that's really cool too. Okay, so not enough action points. That's absolutely fine. I don't really want to waste action points on these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do Overwatch over there. Overwatch round about here. And then another Overwatch around about... you know what? What about a grenade? Yeah. Let's do a grenade. Oh, that was out of range, apparently. Okay. Yeah, that apparently... yeah, it's okay. That was out of range. Fantastic. Ah, perfect, perfect. Okay, well, whatever the case, we're still fine. And we're just going to move this guy to heal these fellows. Should be pretty good. And then Overwatch. Overwatch. And Overwatch. There we go.
They shall not pass.
And there we are. Alright, no problem, no problem. Okay, so we only have one more turn to hold out. This is their last chance to overwhelm us, and I highly doubt they're going to be able to do anything. Unfortunately, not all three groups of mine are now in Overwatch, so that is going to be a bit of a problem. Whoa, so much damage from the second hit as well. Look at that. Obviously, it's a combo move, so the first hit does damage, and then the second hit just doubles up on that. That is really, really nice. Now, it seems like this group did not fire for some reason. Why did they not do that? That's kind of strange. Maybe I targeted them in the wrong place, but it should be alright. There's a pistol reaction attack. Yeah, pistol reaction attacks generally tend to happen when enemies are about to attack, and so the defending unit gets an opportunity to attack before taking damage, which I think is really cool. But that obviously only happens when they're using a pistol. It actually doesn't happen when they're using a regular rifle or anything like that. Okay, we got some... Ah, there we go. There's the Overwatch going off. Oh, he's taking quite a... He's taking quite a battering.
I am the sword of sacrifice.
Okay, eliminate all remaining Tyranid... Okay, sure. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's do it. Murder.
There can only be victory.
Okay, grenade. Ah, out of ability range, of course. Okay, well, what about if I move here and then I use a grenade? Can I do that? Let me see if I can do that. Yes, I can. Fantastic. Okay, so these guys are a little bit buffed, but that's okay, because doing 20 damage to all of them is just going to enable us to one-hit all the rest. Oh, never mind, we did 25 damage. Okay, fantastic. That was all that I wanted to do. Let's use the grenade on these guys as well. There you go. And now I'm pretty much done. There isn't anything else I can really do. No more action points or anything like that, but I think we should be fine. I don't think we should have any problems finishing off the rest, and we are obviously in command of huge amounts of grenade launchers. So this is going to be super fun. Let's see if we can make this happen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got some more venom throats coming in from the side there, but look at these grenade launchers just going off. We have so much artillery. It's just insane how much damage we're capable of pumping out. Okay, so let's just do that. And then that should be all she wrote. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, so he's been poisoned, obviously. He's losing a little bit of HP as a result of that, because he's in range of these guys. Now that's a critical. That is a critical. Thank you so much for that. Okay, yeah, they did so much damage there, but thankfully we are still absolutely fine. And, oh, there's low. What? There are so many coming in here. Well, thankfully we have more grenades. That's all we need. We just need more grenades. You know, explosives are the name of the game. Okay, so let me see here. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to use grenade on... I can't do that actually because they're right next to us. Technically, okay, so here's the thing. I have this ability called fallback. So basically what you can do is you can fall back out of melee range, and you are going to get attacked, but you gain some evasion statistic. And then what happens is, while they're retreating, then you fire back at them, and then hopefully you're going to be able to deal some decent damage. So that is actually a pretty nice addition. I feel like it could be a little bit more effective. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to really do that much. But, well, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. And we're going to do a little bit more damage here. And we're going to actually I'm actually not sure what to do right now, because I'm thinking we'll just attack here. And then, can we use the chainsword? Yes, we can. Let's use the chainsword on this one, just to eliminate it. Just to get it out the way.
Your orders.
Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. And these guys are out of action points, that's fine. And now the rest of these, obviously we can do some damage. You know what? I'm going to move these guys to the top.
Heavy fire support.
There we go. And now, they are out of weapon range. But maybe I'm going to be able to shoot with these guys? Yeah, 65% chance. That's actually really nice. So let's do that. They might hit this wall here a little bit. No, they don't. Okay, that's actually fantastic. That's really, really good. Okay, so now let's just do this. Now let's see what happens here. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, it was definitely the right decision to put the aggressors over here, but I could definitely use like one grenade launcher or something like that in the north, because being able to eliminate those small packs with just one ability use, I mean, obviously we have grenades up there, but it's a little bit different. You know, they are a little bit more long range, the mortars. You know, they really make a huge difference. Okay, they deal so little damage, these little guys. It's really not a big deal. Yeah, but you see the effect that cover has. It really doesn't do anything to these front units right here. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just go straight on in there with my chainsword right now, and hopefully gonna kill at least one of them. Boom! Look at that, super nice. And then let's do that. And now we have grenades up as well. So let's just use a grenade against these guys. Use a grenade against these guys. And they are done. Boom. And another one. Boom. Alright, they are both done. And now there is just one pack remaining, which should be easily taken care of just by shooting at him. And there you go. That is all she wrote. Thank you very much. And now all we need to do is take care of the last two venom throat groups, which might be a little bit problematic actually. Not that much. Okay, the unit sacrifices all its remaining movement points and makes a ranged attack command with 4 additional attacks. Yes.
We stand strong.
Okay, I thought that was going to be much more powerful than it actually turned out to be. That was kind of sad actually, but oh well, never mind. Okay, let's try and do a little bit more here. They're all dead at least. Oh, now that did damage. That did damage. I like that. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. I mean, technically I could do a chainsword attack actually with this guy. I mean, do I really want to take this guy in here? Probably not. It's probably not a good idea. I mean, he's got 150 HP. It's highly unlikely he's gonna, you know, flop over or anything like that. But he's gonna do so much damage. I mean, just look at that damage. I mean, he did take 37. Wow, that might be, that might actually be pretty bad. Should I heal him? Yeah, let's just heal him. I might be in a bit of trouble. He lost another 30 HP. I hope he doesn't die. That would be awful. Okay, well, there's only one remaining. I hope... Oh! Okay.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
He is basically dead. He is almost dead. He can heal himself, though. Phew. Okay, now let's get him out of there. No!
We are the vengeance that follows.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, he revived himself. I think he has a, oh yeah, last chance. Okay, yeah, so, apparently whenever hero units go down, they do have the ability to come back, but only for one more time. And I should have just killed these guys off first before moving in.
The area is secured.
But there you go.
As you anticipated, there's little of our brothers here to recover. Pray the Pentasio's gene seed remains undefiled. It is grim work you undertake, priest.
Alright, well, there you go. We did it, and that is indeed a victory for us. There is another mission available in the preview build, but I will not be showing you that today, as I think you've gotten a pretty good idea of what the game is all about. And personally, I feel like it is looking really nice so far. And yeah, maybe you think so as well. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.